you might just want to explore beautiful aromas. Because some people think essential oils are only about the smells.
Yep. Essential oils for newbies. It's Hunt for Wellness, episode number 183.
In the Hunt for Wellness podcast, we talk about mind, body, and spirit because that's what people are made of. They're made of a body, a mind, and a spirit. And we want each of those to be fully functioning, fully nurtured, to live a healthy, full, living your best life.
Hello, welcome to Hunt for Wellness. I'm John Hunt.
And I'm Christy Hunt.
And this is the show where we help you live your best life, mind, body, and spirit. And this episode of Hunt for Wellness is brought to you by waterdistillers.com. Great machines providing great water for your great wellness. Check it out at waterdistillers.com. And if this is your very first time here, this is episode 183, actually season 6 too. We just started season 6 of this show. And yeah, you're probably a newbie. But even if you're a newbie, this is going to...
Or oldie.
Oldie. Yeah. It's going to be good for all of you because we're going to talk about more of the basics, right?
Yeah. How to get started with essential oils. And first, start with your why.
Yeah.
Why do you want to learn about essential oils? Get started. Here's some possible reasons you might want to.
Okay.
You might just want to explore beautiful aromas. Because some people think essential oils are only about the smells.
Yep.
Right?
Right.
And so maybe you just want to smell beautiful smells, which is great.
You'll smell beautiful then.
You will. You'll be so beautiful. And you might want to, another reason is boost your wellness.
Yes, that's a huge reason. Isn't it?
Yeah, that was mine. Or maybe you love learning new things.
Yep, that's good.
Yeah, it's great. It's great to know more about more things like essential oils.
Right, and a lot of people don't even know what essential oils are, right?
Right.
So there's a big market for essential oils because there's still a lot of people who don't even know what they are.
Right. So just to answer that question is essential oils are the lifeblood of the plant.
Yes.
Or the essential part of the plant, like it's blood.
Yeah.
And it is the part that fends off diseases from other plants or repels insects and bugs. It helps keep the plant alive.
That's awesome.
And I think of it like the immune system of the plant. So
yep.
That's what, and it's very concentrated. So we can tell you more about that as we go on in the future on other podcasts and other ways. But that's essentially what essential oils are.
Right.
Back to the why. Maybe you want to start a business, and this is a business too.
Right.
So
whole industry.
Yeah. Very fun. Or maybe you want to just make more friends that smell good.
Yes.
Or maybe you just want to smell really good that people wonder, why do you smell so good?
Or maybe it's all the above.
Yes.
I mean, you don't have to just have one why. You can have multiple whys.
That's true. That's true. So I think we need to talk about young living. You know, the essential oils are specifically young living.
Okay.
And what makes young living different than other oils? Because aren't they just all the same?
Right. And if you're new, they probably seem like they're all the same. How about when you first started, you thought they were all the same?
I didn't know.
Yeah.
I really didn't know anything. I just showed up at the health food store and I'm like, let me smell some of those oils and I'd like to try them. And I hardly know what to use them for, but they seem kind of cool.
Right.
So I started using the oils at the health food store and buying and getting a reference book and how can I use these to support our health and wellness, and they worked a little, but not too much. And a friend of mine shared with me, she's like, oh my gosh, you need strong oils. You need young living oils. And she was right. She was right about that. They're strong because they're pure.
Yeah.
They're 100% pure. They're grown organically, even beyond organic. And They cultivate them, beyond organic,
Right.
with the regenerative farms. And then they harvest them at the right time, according to research. They distill them at low temperatures for each plant, the right amount of time. And they do a lot of research to find out how long that is. Then they get the oil, they test the oil. They have many tests. They do third-party testing as well as their own testing. And then they seal it. And if it doesn't pass the test, it's not sold to you. So that's the seed to seal promise that Young Living has that no other company has.
Yeah.
And these are the highest quality essential oils on the planet.
So how did they come up with the name Young Living?
Well, Gary Young is the founder. And so he's young.
Yep.
And it is about living young.
Yeah.
Living as youthful as possible.
Right.
I mean, we're all aging, but you want to live well, live young.
And Young Living has farms all over the world because
Yes.
different plants which produce oils grow in different parts of the world. So, like South Africa, they have the oranges. They get a lot of their oranges from there. They have a whole orange farm. Now you have orange farms in a lot of different other places, but they really grow well there.
Yes, they do.
Okay, well, so you got me convinced. I'm new to this stuff, but I'm overwhelmed. Young Living has hundreds and hundreds of oils and products. Where do I start?
So start with a bundle. Begin with a bundle.
Yeah.
There are many little groups of essential oils that you can start with. And the one that I started with, I really liked, was the Premium Starter Bundle, and it has a little bit of everything.
Yeah, it's a nice assortment.
Yes.
So you can try this, and lots of different things in that.
It's got a diffuser. Mm-hmm. It's got frankincense, lavender, lemon, peppermint, citrus, digest up with digestion, thieves for immune support, panaway for those aches and pains, peace and calming, stress away, raven, just amazing. And some Ningxia packets.
For sample that. Yeah, I remember the peace and calming was one of the very first oils that I tried, and I loved it. I love the smell, and it helps you relax, helps you sleep. I just put it on before I go to sleep every night.
Yeah.
Just helps you relax. Get a nice sleep.
Yeah.
Very, counter to a crazy busy day.
That's right. Helps you calm down.
Yep. But lavender does that too. So some work better for other people, and everybody's different, because this mixes with your body, right?
Exactly.
So you have to kind of try a few things, and that's where that bundle is such a great thing because it's got a little bit of everything.
Yeah, that's that Premium Starter Bundle, Essential Oil Premium Starter Bundle. There's also a Make a Shift Essential Solution that only has 6 oils. That other one has 12.
Yeah, a little bit smaller, but, gives you still some of those. If you can try like lavender and thieves even.
Yes.
And peppermint, like those 3 oils, even if you had to just get 3 oils, those are, but like these bundles,
it's a better deal.
It's a better deal because they say, okay, this is a really good one to start. If you try with these 6,
Right.
So.
Then we have the wellness, Make a Shift Daily Wellness. It has Ningxia Nitro, orange and lime. That's good. Or the Make a Shift Happy Healthy Home that has the Thieves products.
Right.
For green cleaning and laundry and kitchen bath. Or the little kids. Yeah. The KidScent Premium Starter Bundle. If you've got kids or grandkids or you're an auntie, uncle and want to support those kids, it's got tummy eyes, sleepy eyes, genius, owie, and sniffle ease. They kind of explain what they are by the names.
And you haven't mentioned the very number 1 product.
What's that?
Christy.
Oh.
Because with all these products, you might be even a little overwhelmed. Well, which bundle should I take? And this is where they contact you. In fact, if they go over to huntforwellness.com, you're going to get this little blue connect button there, and boom, you can connect by phone, email, and I highly recommend that because you've been in the business a long time. You know where to direct people. You can ask them the questions, to kind of help them focus and not get overwhelmed by everything. It's like going into a buffet and going, oh, and then you overeat because you want a little bit of everything.
Or walking into the Mall of America the first time and you're like, what? Where
There
do
are
I
400
go?
stores here. I don't even know. I'm just coming here to see it. But
Yes. So that's what I'm here for. I'm
Yeah.
a reference. I've been using Young Living essential oils for 14 years.
yeah.
I've got a lot of experience. I've seen a lot of the things I know.
Plus,
Yes.
if they connect with you, you have some little extras that you can offer people, not only the knowledge there, but, classes that you teach either in person or online. You can help them set up an essential oil experience in their home where they can actually get products for hosting.
Yes.
So there's all kinds of different options. So you want to connect with somebody who can help guide you through the process. So
Yes.
huntforwellness.com, blue connect button, and you can connect.
Yes, absolutely. Okay.
All right.
So
what else
next
is there?
tip. Next tip for the newbies.
Pro user tip for the newbies.
Yes. Choose loyalty order.
Yeah.
So when you are making your order, make it a loyalty order. It's the best deal.
Yep.
You're going to get 24% off the retail prices.
Yep.
You're going to earn points to use towards free product.
Right. And those range from like 10% up to 25% in point values,
Yeah.
which really relate to almost like dollars. They're
Right.
close.
Absolutely.
But so like you're basically getting more kickback for trying things out
Yes.
as a newbie.
Right.
And those can accumulate, and sometimes you can get a whole order of stuff for free.
Absolutely. Also, it's just convenient
Yeah.
ordering. It's monthly ordering,
Yeah.
and you can just change out what's in your cart, and it helps you live a healthy, super clean lifestyle.
Yeah.
It's got skincare. We've got skincare, hair, body care, kitchen, bath, etc.
Yeah. Now, you might be, again, overwhelmed by that, but the loyalty it's only once a month. And maybe month number 1, you try this one. You get your premium kit with the 6, or 12 oils, your diffuser, and then maybe month 2, you try something for laundry or for your kitchen. Month 3, and you can spend your whole first few years just trying different things that are going to help you replace those bad things in your home with
Yeah.
good things. These are all good products. There's no bad product, is there?
No, there isn't. And there's also free gifts
Yeah.
with certain levels of order. At 100 PV product value, and you're on loyalty order, you get a free gift.
Yeah.
And you also get one at 200 PV and 300 PV. So it's a great way. I mean, I've gotten a lot of free oils that way.
Right.
And that's a really good way to build a collection.
And try new things.
Yeah.
You don't get to pick those, but they change every month.
Right.
So you'll get to experience some things like, oh, I like that.
But when you're earning loyalty rewards, you can pick what you want.
That's right.
So, next tip for the newbies is learn and use one oil a week. Take one oil out of the ones that you got and focus on that oil. Use it.
That's a great idea.
Smell it. Diffuse it. If it's a vitality oil, put a drop in your water, a drop in your Ningxia or any other kind of beverage. Try that out. Use it in food. Again, if it's a vitality oil, like making salsa, you could put lime in there. You could put lemon in there. You love to make the smoothies with the orange essential oil in there.
And the Pure Protein Complete, which is another product which is infused with oils, but it's a protein powder.
Yes.
So you combine that with the orange because the protein powder is vanilla flavored. Throw in some frozen mangoes. You got your dreamsicle.
Yes.
My favorite.
And so when you're trying out your oil for the week, how does it make you feel? Kind of notice what you're feeling in your body. Like lemon vitality is really good for digestion, and it's also uplifting and calming.
Yeah.
And it just literally puts a smile on your face.
Yeah. And while some of these things, you can get like an immediate reaction to, like if you sniff peppermint and it doesn't open you up and let you breathe better, I'd be really surprised. But some of the things that you might want to take to enhance your health might take a little longer to kick in. But, if you try it for a couple of weeks, make it a habit, you're going to love it. Like even drinking like lemon water You might not notice the difference the first day you drink it, but if you drink 1 drop a day, lemon in your water, and just drink it every day, you're going to feel a difference after maybe a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Right? And it depends on how toxic you are. I mean, this is going to help you detox too.
Yeah. Yeah, it does. Very gently.
Yep.
Okay. Next tip. Get a reference guide. Because if you've never been using essential oils before and don't know how to use them, we recommend using the app Reference Guide for Essential Oils by Abundant Health. And it's like $4.99 one time.
On your phone.
Right.
You take it on the go.
It's so great. And you can look up the oils, like how do they make these oils? Where did they come from? What are the qualities of this oil? What can I use this oil for? And then there's blends. And that means more than one oil put together, like lemon and lime, and Thieves has lemon, rosemary, eucalyptus, clove, and rosemary. Did I say rosemary? Whatever.
Might have.
I got 5. There's 5 in there. Cinnamon.
Yeah, there you go.
I didn't mention. That's a blend. It doesn't have a name like lemon. It's a blend. And so it'll tell you what are the specific oils in here, what do they do, and how can I use this? So that's very helpful. And then the other option is there's a guide part that tells you what to use the oils for specifically.
Yeah. So you can either look up by oil or you can look up by, whatever issue you're dealing with.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
So that is super helpful. There is an essential oils pocket reference by Life Science Publishing. It is not currently in print, but you can find used copies on like thrift books and things like that. So that's another, if you want a paper copy, that would be another thing to use.
And if you're not getting all these information down, all these tips, you can go over to huntforwellness.com, episode number 183, and we will have links to as many of these things as we can in the show notes.
Yes. And I think you mentioned earlier, my next tip is take classes.
Yes.
Because we offer classes.
Yes.
Some are on Zoom, some are in person. I will say the in-persons are the best.
Yep. And you can find out that by going over to essentialoils411.com.
Yes.
That's where all the info is, like class times. And, again, you can, if you don't live in the Minnesota Twin Cities area, there's Zoom classes. So lots of educational opportunities for you to hop on and, you learn something new every day.
And if you've got questions, please call me, text me, email. And if I've got the reference, if I've got something for you, I will absolutely send it out.
That's
I will
awesome.
find an answer for you.
Yes.
So reach out. That's what I'm here for.
Yep.
And then, next tip. Share what you're learning with others.
Yes.
It's always better and increases our joy when we share the things that we're learning, we're enjoying, we're appreciating. And it also helps you remember what you're learning when you share it with somebody else. Yeah,
and go on the journey together.
Yeah.
No one likes playing golf by themselves.
No.
Right? You want to play in a group, and it's this can be fun, and like a lot of these classes that are the live ones are like parties, like the essential oil experience. Yes. I mean, it's not just blah, 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 blah. It's fun. You make things, make and takes. You can, do different, pamper yourself, one of those girls' night called, where they have you pamper yourself. And so spa night, right? Yeah. So there's all kinds of different ways that you can use this just to enhance your joy through connecting with others.
Absolutely. And you never know how sharing these oils with someone else might help them.
Right.
For one, it's just happy.
Right.
But it might help their health too.
And guess what? Back to that, business thing, even if you don't want to do it as a business, you can still get free product. You can get referral fees, things like that for just showing other people what you've learned.
Right. Use your member number to share with your friend. And use the code SHAREYL, and they'll get 10% off, and then you'll get a thank you check from Young Living.
Yeah, it's pretty nice, isn't it?
So it's really, and if you want to take it up a notch, if you're like, hey, I love this, you could become a brand partner and get a regular commission check for sharing.
Yeah. or just get all your products paid for. I mean, some people just do it for that,
Right.
So, and it's just like a good restaurant. If you find a good restaurant, you're going to share it with people anyway because you want them to have a good experience. If you use these oils and products and you like them, share them with other people for their benefit, but then also you'll get a little kickback. It's kind of nice.
Yeah. Yes. So those are my tips.
Okay, and so basically the biggest tip, though, is to contact you. So if you go over to huntforwellness.com, you can go on any of the pages. There's a blue connect button, and that's a great way to do it. If you want to find out about the classes, go over to essentialoils411.com. You can see the classes there and connect there as well. So lots of options. And I guess we'll wrap it up because for newbies, that means the show is almost over. And this episode of Hunt for Wellness is brought to you by waterdistillers.com. Great machines providing great water for your great wellness. Check it out at waterdistillers.com. And, we did a podcast a while back on that Make a Shift.
Yes.
Right, which I think is a good one for newbies to go check out because it talks about that kit in details. And you can check this video out right up here if you're watching and watch that one. Or you can go over to huntforwellness.com, episode 183. We'll have a link to that episode on Make a Shift because it's something that you should do in your life, right? Mm-hmm. In addition, as a newbie, here's another piece of advice. Come back for our next episode of Hunt for Wellness.